We will analyze a preloaded bolted shear joint in Creo Simulate. We will define the fasteners and apply a preload in the bolts, set up the friction between the plates and apply a external load. And then we will look at the contact behavior, load transfer, and forces and stresses in the fasteners. So I will delete everything. Okay, so here this is the model, but when you do the simulation in application simulate, you do not use the actual model. You suppress the bolts if you have one, and then you go to simulate and you go to refine model, fasteners, and then here you have solid, you choose bolt if you have bolts, and then you choose the one side for the one edge and the other for the other edge, the head and the nut. The material is, you can choose it here. I have steel high carbon. You can use whatever you want. And this is the fastener head or washer or whatever you have, and you can here apply a preload. Let's say we want 20 kilonewtons, and the highlighted surface is in contact. Okay, and then you have the bolt connection here. You Control C, you can copy and paste, and just remove this and rename it. There is no way to pattern this in Creo. At least I don't know how to do that. Comment if you know how to pattern the fasteners, and everything is in the same. Just change the name and the location. Control C, Control V, rename it. This is 3. Remove this and the head and the bottom part. Control V again. This is the 4th. Remove and this edge and choose the other edge. Now that you have the fasteners, you can apply the boundary condition, displacement, just lock everything in the translational direction and apply a load here, force in the X direction, 10 kilonewtons, minus 10 kilonewtons for me. And now on the review and refine model here, review geometry, apply. You can see this is white. This means that it's free. There is no that's not bonded or contact interface, so the parts can move through each other. So you can go to interface, choose contact, and you can choose surface to surface or component to component. Choose the components, and you can apply a friction if you want, but just contact is enough for me. So now you have the contact. The material should be applied to high strength. The fasteners are always more ductile, I guess. This is a stiffer part, so this should be stiffer. The geometry reference are selected. Or you need to select the components, hold Control, and now you have the material assigned, the force, the boundary condition, the preload and the fasteners, and the contact between them. And you go to for analyze, new study, single pass adaptive. You can have large deformation here, but let's go nonlinear. Don't choose large deformation. Let's see what happens. Okay, now when the simulation is completed, you can go to review the results. You have different steps, time steps. You can choose stress, deformed, and say 10%, scaling, and animated. And as you can see, that's not animated, maybe. It's in contact, and it's sliding a little bit, as you can see here. And if you go view transparent, you can see a little bit clearer, and you can see it's in the bolts somewhere around here, the maximum stress, 200 something. And you have a little bit shearing, and the fasteners, the bolts are in have shear stresses on them. So you can go to measures. The fasteners 4, 3 and 4 are maybe more interesting here. Maybe go to axial stresses, bending stresses, and shear stresses. We have not that much torsion. And you can see here axial stress around 200, 350 bending stress, and 440 in shear stress. But you need to be careful about the shear stress, because the plates are shearing the bolts. So this is how you investigate the stresses in the bolts. And you can see the maximum in the plates is 200 something. So the bolts are in more stress, so they will fail first. So to summarize this video, we learned that we do not need to model the bolts in detail in this structural analysis, and there is a difference between the contact interfaces. We have bonded, free, or contact interface, and we applied a preload in our bolt connection, fastener connections, 20 kilonewtons, and finally we evaluated the stresses in both the plates and the fasteners. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and learned something. Thank you.